How does SEO work? Well, I don't have enough time in this video to tell you everything there is to know about SEO. The reality is that you could spend years studying search engine optimization and still not know everything there is to know. But the great news is that there's really only a few basic core principles you need to understand, and everything else is sort of drill down knowledge that gets into detail. But how it works is pretty simple. You have a website that you want to rank at the top of Google for a specific term. That website needs to be optimized itself so that it's ready to accept the search traffic from Google, and that when Google reads it, it's congruent with that search term. So if you have a site that sells, doll clothing, but the title of your website is My Homepage, that's not going to get you very far with Google in terms of what we call on-page search engine optimization. So the on-page search engine optimization part of it is something that you can change fairly easily and change whenever you want. But it really only, what you do on your actual website is really only about 10 to 20% of the equation of what search engine optimization is. The rest of it is what we call external linking. It's done, or off-page SEO. It's done outside of your website, and it's where you go to other websites. The best example is, let's say you do a press release for something that you're working on, and that press release gets a lot of media pickup, and that media pickup all links back to your website. That is sort of the holy grail. That's the best case scenario of getting lots of external links to your website, is to get them from news media and to get them from independent sort of other high-ranking websites. But the more content that you put out on the internet, that could be YouTube videos like this one I'm filming right now. That could be an article that you write that you submit to an article website or to a relevant industry publication in your category. That could be any kind of content. That could be a post that you leave behind in a forum in your industry somewhere. There's really no end to the content that you can create on the internet that links back to you, and there's really no end to the number of places you can submit that content. But understanding SEO, you need to understand that 80% of the work is done off your website. It's done by creating content that links back to your website using relevant keyword terms. I hope that explains what SEO is in a nutshell. There's so much more information to understand, but really the core of the information is you need to publish really good content on the internet that other people want to share and spread around. The more you do that, and the more that content links back to your website, the better your rank on Google will get.